Welcome back to the show. We give you all the NFL news you need to know about. This first report is concerning cornerback Darrelle Revis, and the report reads, at this stage of his career, no team would dream of paying Revis upwards of $6 million, but that's what the veteran was said to be pushing for back in May. Playing for anything less than $6 million would mean that Revis is effectively playing for free, but that's exactly what he'll have to do if he wants to get on the football field this fall. Now, this whole money situation, that is a little ridiculous. I don't think he'll be playing for free if he played for under $6 million, but it's going to be interesting to see where he lands. I think Darrelle Revis is still a very good cornerback and still can be a very, very good number 2 outside cornerback, or at least a very good nickel role cornerback, or he could play safety. We've seen in the past Rod Woodson, Charles Woodson, their transition to safety went very smoothly, prolonged their NFL career, and they were very, very good at it. And Darrelle Revis has similar playing styles to Charles Woodson and Rod Woodson. Very physical corner, can tackle in the open field. So it's going to be interesting to see if any NFL team takes a chance on him and maybe moves him to safety. But a lot of things went into last year. I mean, the man, a lot of people think Father of Time caught up to him. A lot of people think he's washed up. But he went into the season unhealthy. He dealt with a ton of injuries in the offseason, couldn't get into playing weight, couldn't get into playing shape, so he played overweight all NFL, the entire NFL season, and he dealt with a lot of injuries. Him like he was the old Darrelle Revis, because in 2015 he was an All-Pro caliber corner. He was coming off a great season. The Jets went 10-6, so the Jets still treated him like he was the old Darrelle Revis, and he matched up from across the best receivers week in and week out. So he definitely can't do that anymore. I'm not saying he can do that, but I still think he can make an impact on any football team. It's going to be interesting to see if my Miami Dolphins take a look at him. The Dallas Cowboys were rumored for a long time, but it seems to me that the money issue, and for a lot of these veteran players, it's the money, not so much the talent. So it's going to be interesting to see where he lands, so let's move on. This next news report also comes from Pro Football Rumors, and it's concerning the 34-year-old running back DeAngelo Williams. The report reads, Williams is only 2 years removed from a season in which he had 907 yards on the ground, 4.5 yards a carry, 11 rushing touchdowns, and 40 catches for 367 receiving yards. Not half bad. And DeAngelo Williams has been one of the more elusive / power backs. He's really balanced. He's a really good running back. He can make plays out of the backfield. And obviously you see there he can make plays in the running game. One of the more fun backfields to watch in recent years was Le'Veon Bell and DeAngelo Williams, because that field was really fun to watch. So it's going to be interesting to see if he goes back to the Pittsburgh Steelers. He can still make plays. He's obviously 34 years old. He's probably not going to get more than the veterans minimum. But at this point, I think he's chasing a ring. So it's going to be interesting to see if he winds up with the Patriots, who have been searching for a replacement for LeGarrette Blount. I swear to God, I hope that doesn't happen as a Dolphins fan. And maybe he goes back to the Pittsburgh Steelers, who definitely need running back depth there. Obviously, Le'Veon Bell has dealt with a lot of injuries over the years, and he's been suspended a ton of times, so they need running back depth. So a reunion in Pittsburgh would be fun to watch, and that would make that offense even more overpowered. But if those are two teams maybe he goes to, maybe the Packers take a look at him, but he definitely can still make an impact on the football field. This next news story is concerning quarterback Tyrod Taylor. The article is by Zach Links. You can check out the full report on Pro Football Rumors. But it reads, will Tyrod Taylor be the Bills' starting quarterback in 2018? That's not happening unless he guides the Buffalo Bills to the playoffs. The Bills are already armed with 2 first-round picks in 2018, and that could give them the needed ammunition to get a top talent in the 2018 draft class, like Sam Darnold or Josh Allen. It's really, really interesting. And, Tyrod Taylor, for all his negatives, was a real fit with Rex Ryan in the system that they ran down there in Buffalo. And I thought it was a real mistake that they even got rid of Rex Ryan, who I think is a very, very underrated coach. And with given time with that football team, who definitely, he was, I think, they were at 500 or above 500 under Rex Ryan, but given time with Tyrod Taylor in that offense, who was the number 1 rushing offense in the NFL, and a lot of that had to do with Tyrod Taylor and the really creative offense that they ran down there in Buffalo, a lot of misdirection in the backfield, a lot of read option, zone reads and stuff of that nature, and Tyrod Taylor really thrived in that offense. It's going to be interesting to see with the transferred now that Rex Ryan's gone, can he still sustain success? Because Tyrod Taylor has had really, he's not the greatest pocket passer. His release is really slow. He doesn't get the ball out quick. So those are some of the negatives. But he is a playmaker. His defense is headaches. He was obviously a Pro Bowl quarterback in the past. He's a really good quarterback. And it's going to be interesting. There's so many people that are quarterback needy in the NFL. And if he was cut today, a lot of teams would line up to get him. And it's just so weird that the Bills are so indecisive on him, because he is a good quarterback. Obviously, he's not the greatest pocket passer in the world. It is going to be interesting to see if he can still be the same Tyrod Taylor in this new offense. It's going to be really, really interesting. So that is going to be it, guys. That has been your NFL news update. I'm going to try to get one of these out to you guys at least once a week, every Friday. And I am Skags1383, and I will see you guys in the next one.